Hello, pups, kits, and the rest of you crazy animals out there. It's your boy, Binsky. So, you already read the title. I bet you're wondering what the deal is. I'm going to go into FNAF for this. You know FNAF, the one that is making MatPat's mind explode with all the twists and turns. Well, just before the game, after the FNAF game, when you're a kid that's turns Five Nightmares or something, I had this theory that maybe that the FNAF animatronics in the first game were haunted and the animatronics were just doing what they're programmed to do, just like the phone guy said.
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
So I'm going to put that theory into the mix and be like Shaggy Scooby in the game to say, what if the horrific is actually scientific? Now, I remember gamers seeing glitches sort of in the game, like saying, "It's me," and the images of Golden Freddy. So I dug deeper and I saw FNAF 3 that you always have to check the ventilation, otherwise you'll see hallucinations of jump scares and old animatronics you had to look after in FNAF 2. And when I looked into the place where you have to be in the FNAF 1, you definitely have no ventilation in that room, unless there's a vent behind your head. And you have to shut these doors that definitely can stop air from going in. And the power is definitely going down, even you're not using the monitor, lights, doors. So I'm guessing that could be ventilation that keeps the air from the outside go into the inside. Well, there's the light that's in your room and the fan that haunts MatPat's nightmares, but still. That could be the reason for you probably spreading rumors around about this purple guy being cause of these animatronics on your tail every night. That these animatronics could be haunted by kids he murdered. Like what it says in the game FNAF, Help Wanted.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha.
I know the guy then puts the blame of the bad reputation on the main guy himself that made these games. But what if it's not though? I mean, he could have gotten it from you when you were venting about your problems at work because you're best buds or something like that. Or he could have gotten it from a child you scared half to death with all the rumors that you keep going on about, and it made that kid have all the so-called nightmares you see in FNAF 4. There's at least two ways of saying it's your fault, and that's why you keep saying it's me in FNAF 1. Because it is you. And you keep murmuring to yourself that you've done all of this. It's you. It's always been you. Then your hallucinations started to feel real to you, and all the kids that got killed started to scare you over and over till you went into the Springtrap suit. But then the wire made it all rusty, and the rest you know. But what you don't know is that it could probably not have been fatal wounds. Maybe the wounds got from it are just wounds that you can walk away from. But you knocked your head so hard on the wall, you knocked yourself out. Till they put you in a temporary place till they get the FNAF 3 place going. You then got into this psychotic state that you're not yourself. You want it to be real. All the haunting you had while you were working, you wanted to be real. So you made it real by killing off security guards that worked there, getting the similar hallucinations that you had when you were a security guard. First, the guard that survived the fire in that place they worked in FNAF 2 Then the guard that just heard the stories and rumors. Then they made that disappear with you in it. Or did they? Starting when they are making the VR game Help Wanted to show there is no haunting, you were in the shadows, and put a virus in the VR system to make your virus friend come to life. Switch bodies with you, and you can go out free from the pain of the past. But there's a problem with that plan. Someone got body switched first. You try to convince the virus to switch with you, but it then falls into a pit and time travels back in time. The person then made a metal body that they can go into that can do body switching for them since they don't have VR stuff in the 1900s. And on top of that, made Sister Location. And that'll be the new starting point of all of Fazbear pizzerias. They made a body that they can just go into any animatronic, and in the future, any human. And the next body for it was no other than the phone guy. The guy that guides you to how you survive FNAF 1 through 2. And just after the fire, he gets you. You're the next body. And then the loop starts because it then is the spring trap, and that made itself for a body switch. And it wanted the similar thing as you, to stop being a body going into a dead corpse after the next and the next. But then you accidentally shove it into the time traveling ball pit and starts the loop again. Then you're now stuck in this loop knowing there's nothing you can do except continue over and over, keep murmuring to yourself, it's you. It's always been you. And maybe there's more to the time traveling bit. Because I'm thinking the machine did more than what it's supposed to do. I'm saying that maybe there's a time when you notice you're not the yellow bunny anymore. You're not there, but you notice the other animatronic in the bunny suit, and it tries to stop both the guy and has been body switched by the virus, and the new spring trap, and the guy that has been body switched goes into where the time loop began, and before the new spring trap, and you go back through the loop too, your minds multiply in dimensions, even ones you don't exist. Well, at least out of fiction. I'm saying that there's an innocent phone guy and a murderous entered on the loose. The 4-player trophy theorist we all know and love is Scott Coffin, Matt Pat, and Markiplier, and maybe Jacksepticeye. I don't know. It might be him or someone else, because I'm pretty sure Matt Pat is one warning us with the 4-player thing. You know what? The VR Yellow Bunny is technically a computer virus that hacks into your head, and viruses do spread in many different ways, so I'll say yes. There's a good chance that Jack is part of this too. Then again, PewDiePie could be in there instead of Matt Pat because of the food theory, and his channel is yellow once you go in it. But who's going to be the 4th and final player slot? Could he be Matt Pat or someone else? Hey guys, thank you all for watching. I know there's gaps in this, and you're all like, Binsky, what about the animatronics in Sister Location that tried to kill you? Binsky, what happened to the other parts of FNAF timeline like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator? Questions like that because of the gap might have left. Well, that'll be in another vid if you guys want me to do that. I mean, I would because I didn't say exactly what I meant, but I'll leave the fate up to you. Should I explain what I meant in another vid? Comment down below what you want me to do. Comment also your questions that you might have for this down below, and I'll probably be able to put in the vid. Again, thanks for watching. If you like this video, smash your paws or claws on that like button like the mad animals you are. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.